Hey everyone, we are back for our Minecraft block number 3, and today's mob character is the skeleton, and he's super cute. I don't like that as an adjective at all. Why did I just say that? Anyhow, this is what he looks like. I used 3 shades of gray and black, and then the fern green for the border. So the colors that you will need for today is a light gray, a medium gray for 2 of the baubles, just 2, his first little nose, a dark gray, and then black for his mouth and eyes, and fern green for the border. Like I said in the previous video, I am giving you the pattern, and there's no cost. I'm not charging money for it or anything like that. The only thing that I ask is if you're going to use my graph that you give this video a thumbs up and watch the video to the end. That's the only thing that would be nice if you did. All right, so let's get started. When you read your graph, if you are right-handed, you will read your graph from left to right. If you are left-handed, you will read it from right to left, because when you work your bobble stitch, you are working on the back side of the work. So you're going to want to, you're looking at your graph, you're working on the back side. So when you flip it back over, you want the face of your mob character to look the same as the graph. If that kind of thing doesn't bother you, then don't worry about it. Read it whichever direction that you would like. So let's get started with the stitches that you will need to know how to do in order to make these blocks. First, you will need to know that the graph is 8 blocks by 8 blocks, and each block contains 2 stitches, the bobble followed by a single crochet. So since the graph is 8 blocks, you will chain 16 plus 1 for a turning chain. Then you will single crochet in the back bump in each stitch all the way to the end. And when you're there at the end, you should have a total of 16 single crochets. So your first bobble stitch is different from all the other bobble stitches, the first bobble stitch of the row, because it contains a chain 3. So when you've completed your row of single crochet, you will turn your work, chain 3, and then do 4 incomplete double crochets into the same stitch that your chain 3 is attached to. And to do that, you yarn over, go through the stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and stop, leaving the last loop on your hook. When you've done all 4 of the stitches, you will have 5 loops on your hook. So you will yarn over and pull through all 5, and then follow up with a single crochet into the next stitch. The next bobble in the row, and every bobble to the end of the row, it is 5 double crochets together. So that is 5 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over, go through the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, and leave 1 on your hook. And you'll do that 5 times. And once you've done it 5 times, you should have 6 loops on your hook, because you're still connected to the previous single crochet. So you yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and follow it up with a single crochet in the next stitch, and repeat that to the end of your row. Then you will chain 1, turn your work, and do a single crochet into each stitch all the way back to the other side. 1 in your single crochet, 1 in the top of your bobble stitch. Make sure you only pick up those top 2 strands of yarn. Don't go deep into the bobble. And that sets you up for the next row. Okay, so let's talk about the border now. The border, I am using fern green. You can use any shade of green that you would like. You can actually use any colors that you like. Mine are just a suggestion. You're going to single crochet across the tops and the bottoms of the graph of your mob head. In the corners, it is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And when you work down the side where the bobbles are, you will chain 2 to when you work down the sides of the bobble, you will chain 2 to skip the bobble, and then single crochet into the space where the bobble and the single crochet meet. Then chain 2, single crochet into the next space where the chain meets. You will do that on both sides. The corners on the second round have 5 double crochets in each corner. So you'll have a double crochet in each stitch, 5 in each corner. Down the sides, it is 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space, 1 double crochet in the single crochet space. And you repeat that down to the end, 5 in the corner, and then go across the bottom and up the other side. Okay, so I told you what colors I'm using, but I didn't tell you what kind of yarn I was using. I'm using Premier, their Basics line. It's an inexpensive, low-end yarn. And in my opinion, it feels much nicer than Red Heart Super Saver, but that's just a personal preference. And it is a number 4 worsted weight, and I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. Okay, this is a super fun project, and I'm sure that any gamer in your life would just love to have a blanket made out of these mob heads, especially if they're into Minecraft. And before I forget, the link for the graph is down below in the description, as well as the other videos for the mob heads will also be down in the description so that it's easy for you to find. And remember, the only thing I ask is give me a thumbs up, watch the video to the end. Speaking of that, we're at the end. And if you thought this video was good, you're really going to like this one right here. It is going to take you to another Minecraft mob head in this series. Thanks so much for watching.